me a nature roll to see if you could identify what type of branch or plant it was.
Sure. Ooh, okay.
You have no idea.
Starting the session up to a great start.
Yeah,
On
so
brand.
with
the nat ones out right now.
With that nat 1, yeah, you don't know anything.
Bloody great druid I am.
Off to a great start.
You were focused on making sure the woman was alright. You weren't looking too much at the twig.
That is true.
Yes.
Definitely.
I don't know anything that's going on, just like, alright. Must be a regular twig.
I can feel the grey hairs forming, so if you excuse us, Hazelnut, we have to get going and stop this poor pathetic girl from getting drugged out of her fucking coupon.
You would at least have another month before you got another grey hair.
Do you still like her, Ewan? What does Toad sound like?
Wow!
Mario!
No, I don't want to listen to Toad. And I'm really sorry that everyone who just came back from the break had to listen to you and scream in Toad voice.
Oh, we're rolling. Congratulations, you played yourself.
I won't pry. I just wanted you to be honest with me. And that way it also means that I've not overdosed you and could possibly kill you within the next half hour. But, you know, I was taking a risk.
A big one?
No, I have the herbs to revive you, but if not, then that could have been... It would have been fun.
Do you always have those on hand?
Yeah, I grow them.
Alright then.
So yeah, the the thunderwave erupts from Marcasar. Eidolon, you're knocked completely off the wolf. Wolfric, you're knocked back as well. You're blown back. Ranagash, you can see this. Ran, you can also see behind Marcasar as the kind of thunderwave echoes and booms across the field. The horse goes flying out of the ditch.
Oh, the horse is probably dead too.
And yeah, so does the guy. However, the horse moves. It's probably broken very much. But it moves its head, it kind of picks itself up, kind of like lying on its side. The guy doesn't move. The guy doesn't move.
That was a big oof for me.
That was a massive oof, Paul. I don't
Was it
think you
big?
considered the man and the horse.
I did not consider the man and the horse.
Wolfric then turns around and starts marching towards Marcasar. What the fuck do you call that?
A last resort.
For what?
We did not have to harm the wolves.
Did you realize you just murdered a man?
You just killed a man trying to protect some beasts.
The beasts are creatures like you and
Shut
I.
up!
I'm trying to have a calm reserve right now.
Eidolon isn't.
Wolfric is not happy. You know, friendly fire is not tolerated, right? That's a bad thing, right?
Who said we were friends?
Friends or not, you murdered an innocent man to protect things that were going to try and kill him.
I was trying to scare them off.
You scared nothing. You were less than useless.
We did not have to harm anything.
A fight with a beast is inevitable.
They are not beasts.
No, but you are.
What do you want?
Nothing in particular. I was just wondering if anything strange happened around here last night.
Why do you want to know?
I think some of my belongings have been taken, and I'm following up the lead on where they're leading me to. Currently, this is the only place I've got.
What kind of belongings?
Boots. And that's it.
So
What's
who's
her
this?
mother's name? What's
Elaine.
his mother's name?
Elaine Pothan.
Ma'am,
Yes.
where would we be able to find Elaine?
Probably in the shop. Though it's still quite early, Laurie's probably looking after it.
Crisis
Oh,
averted.
that could have gone so
That could have gone
badly.
so poorly.
Oh.
Right,
And
Right.
breathe out. Unclench.
before I have a fucking heart attack, let's go back there. We almost told a woman that her sons were dead when they weren't. Jesus Christ.
It's close.
Ask Eidolon where he's from.
Oh. Do you, Marcusar? Considering Eidolon seems to have been quite avoidant on that.
I mean, I'm starting to get ready to head to bed because that's what Wolfric suggested.
Not just yet, Eidolon.
As Eidolon would start standing up, start moving towards a log, stop, turn around.
Are you okay, Radagash?
Fine. I'll live.
Was
Are you
that-
sure?
Was
Yes.
that a vision?
Yes.
Is there anything you need to tell
At
us?
least so far, you've never had such a guttural reaction to one.
You just turn, as you say that, you just turn and look at Idol and just go, just a normal soldier, my ass, huh?
Excuse me.
Unless either you or Ranagash can get a message to Wolfric.
Do any of you have
Matthew looks happy.
Do any of you have telepathic abilities?
Guess we've got a fourth cantrip this level.
Yes! Does Ranagash say anything on that matter?
Gentlemen, I may be uniquely skilled in this matter.
Wolfric, you stand in the stands with the rest of the champions, and the winners going into the hand-to-hand are announced. The first to be announced is the Dragonborn Kareen Noxoris. Next is the representative for the Master of Magic, the Wood Elf Calrim Lyodon. Then, the representative for the Master of Arms, Wolfric Reinbrandt. And then finally, the Outcast, Isolde Adamos. I like
Please,
how Matthew's
Nintendo.
just sitting in the corner, and I'm really sorry everyone watching has just had to listen to the three of you rant. This is what Matthew and
Matthew's
I have
like,
to put up
"What's
with
a
on a
Smash
general
Brothers?"
basis.
I know what Smash Brothers is, thank you very
Why are they
much.
talking about Alabama?
But okay. As you're looking around for something to spy for the other boys to guess and get in on the game,
Yes.
as you're starting to approach Hillview, you notice quite a large plume of smoke coming from the watchtower. And with your nat 20, you also notice a pyre sitting on the outside of the outpost.
Game's over, lads. And
I
kick
turn to
my horse.
Marcusar I turn to Marcusar as he's kicked his horse and just ask, "Did you find something to spy?"
I'm like leaning over my shoulder, yelling back at them. I sure did catch up. What roll would you like?
It's perception.
Perception. Sure. 11.
Not really.
Swell. I tried my hardest, Wolfric.
May I perchance give it a shot?
Give me a shot, yeah.
Oh, it's +7, isn't it?
What? You have a +7? Why was I doing it?
For the lols.
I can still fail this. That's a 27 with a nat 20.
This is going to be a great reaction image for when I do the footage. Just Paul's face right now. I'm not too sure whether he's frozen or not, but there's a part of me that hopes he's just not.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello,
Paul.
you're back.
Apologies.
No, it was.
Oh, nat 20. Nice.
It was a perfect time for you to freeze, Paul. It was a fucking perfect time for you to freeze.
Oh, what was I doing?
You were just staring off into the middle distance as Eidolon says that he has a +7 to perception and then got a 27 with a nat 20 on his roll. You're just staring off into the middle distance.
Such a bitch. Like, what?
You're not taking any of the magic water, Craig?
No, more out of what will be the term?
I playfully splashed the water in Eidolon's direction.
Oh no.
Haha, you're wet now.
And what happens?
Unrestrained summer fun.
Craig.
See, this is why I didn't fill up on water.
Roll me a d20, just flat. We'll see if it's odds or evens. Odds being your left-hand side, there you go. Evens being your right-hand side. Nothing
I'm
occurs.
sorry.
Okay. And more just like put my right hand up and just like more just to stop the water from hitting.
Craig is like that guy who works at a bakery, but he lied about not having a debilitating peanut allergy. So now every day is a 50-50 chance he fucking dies.
I'd more just like, since Marcusar did that to me, more in good fashion, I reach him with my right hand onto the water and just splash him back. Specifically with my right hand side.
Lucius does a cannonball? I don't know.
Fuck yeah. This is the beach episode we wanted.
This
We never leave the spring.
Lucius has got a tearaway suit on, and he's just got like an old-timey bathing suit on underneath.
No, he ends up being ripped underneath his like
Just
stupid wizard robes.
Fucking.
He's like the dude from Avatar, the Earth Kingdom guy. Just
Boomy.
like, yes!
King Boomy.
King Boomy.
But I like the idea, so what I'm going to do is I need you both to roll me an intelligence, just a straight intelligence.
I have an intelligence 23.
I will give you an advantage, so positive. And then I will see what your average is. So
Do not 20s!
No way!
What did
Nice.
Paul get?
I haven't even rolled yet.
I mean, I've got a pretty good start. Pretty good start.
As Ranagash.
I'm gonna sort of angrily turn to Lucius, gesture at the wall of force and be like, how am I supposed to help with this?
They seem to have it handled.
Can I just shout over the wall
Yeah,
of
I'm-
force? What?
Wolfric unconscious?
You don't look like a cleric to me.
That's not my point.
This guy's a bastard.
I want him dead. I want to kill him.
Oh,
Be Ranagash the bastard and slap a bitch.
Now I can be a bigger bastard. I'm gonna take the runestone I've been holding to Magic Missile, hold it up to him and be like, drop it.
Threat.
I think this is the first time I've ever said this. Matthew, roll intimidation.
Yes, and you have proficiency because you're a half-orc. What
The fuck is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me.
The fuck was that about? I asked for some civility. We're trying to be diplomatic here and you're acting like a fucking child.
I will not be dealing in his manner.
And I will not be dealing with your insubordinate behavior.
I am not insubordinate.
You're fucking disrespectful is what you are.
As was the Lord.
You stand there and like you're on some fucking high horse talking about the blood that's on his hands. What about the blood that's on your hands?
We all have blood on our hands.
Good times, Marcusar. Is that what you call what you did at that farm?
Is that
Good
what you call a dead
times.
child?
I did nothing at that farm.
And yet, the people that you support did so in your name.
The details of that night are fuzzy to a lot of us.
Well, boo-hoo. 2 people are dead. That's not fuzzy.
If 2 people are
You're
dead...
scum. You are scum.
Whoa, what's with all the hostility?
Do not try to justify that.
There's blood on all of our hands. Yes, I've killed before. I've killed many men. I've killed more men than I care to think about. But the thing that they all had in common is they were old enough to hold a fucking sword. They were old enough to defend themselves. Whether or not it was by your hand or by one of your subordinates, you permitted the death of an innocent child. That is more than just blood on your hands. That is a future that never got to be written.
Whatever
you robbed someone of their ability to do good in the world, to influence things. That child could have gone on to doing great things, but you don't give a fucking shit, do you? It's all about your she. It's all about her will. It's all about the way the Green Hand wants things. Have you ever considered some fucking civility before putting your fucking religion in front of literally everything you do? Everything you do is defined by your fucking religion. You are more than just your faith. So why don't you fucking act like it? You may be Father Marcusar Wilde. Lead by fucking example.
Out of character. Fucking well done.
I guess when I thought I was going for coffee with a mysterious stranger, I thought that perhaps you'd have more of an exciting story.
No, I left my home about a month and a half ago, and I'm traveling with a band of people I don't even really know to do a job that I don't really know what the purpose is.
See, that seems interesting.
What about that seems interesting?
Why did you leave home? Why are you traveling with these people? What are you doing? Why do you look like that?
Firstly, I don't know whether I should take personal offense to that last comment or not.
I mean, it looks like you didn't get dressed properly.
Alright, I take minorly less offense to that. I left home because I had a job to do. I am here because I picked up a job that is related to the job I have to do. Asking her to ask him simple things is the best way to put it.
What is your favorite food?
Things like that.
What is your favorite color?
We don't
Black
want to hear all this.
colour.
Where's the juicy RP? I want to know what her favourite food is.
What is her favorite food, Em?
I don't know. I didn't really consider that.
Kind of DM doesn't have an entire NPC's life planned out.
Hall caught you off guard.
Well, I don't really need those details, at least not being pressured to give them. Usually in RP it flows a bit better.
Random food. 100 random foods. First one is avocado.
You're not going to be able to grow avocado.
Next is watercress sandwich.
That's a weird one. That's just
Then it's
leaf
flan,
sandwich.
then calamari, then raspberry lemon meringue pie, then baked potato soup, then oyster Rockefeller, and then sticky toffee pudding.
Those are some weird fucking foods.
All of the squad's here to have
Why am I not
pastries.
here for this?
Because you're in the woods with your cult.
Because you decided to be a cult leader.
Cult leaders don't get apple
I like
turnovers.
apple turnovers.
Well, he only bought 3. And we're not
Can I
sharing.
sit back with them?
Someone screenshot that with the "No talk me, I Angie."
Craig, you on it?
I've got the snipping ready. I've got Angie Paul.
Cool.
I have Angie Paul.
Is that enough?
That will be enough to kill it, yep. As you set it ablaze, now looking relatively exhausted. And the two of you have a moment of reprieve.
I'm just gonna stay. Essentially, if it's clear that's it, I'm gonna sheath my sword and essentially just get down to Ranagash, more just helping with his breathing by getting him into a more comfortable lying position.
Yeah, we'll use this opportunity to take a short rest.
Will you? As Eidolon, I need you to make me a perception check.
What direction's it coming from?
From the direction that yourself, Ranagash, and Wolfric entered. As a voice kind of walking up the cobbles, you can hear the clicking of boots. Just... It seems you're not as useless as I thought, brother.
Alania?
Not only were you able to give me a way into this glade, you also brought me the Guardian on a silver platter.
This bitch.
She set you up.
I'm genuinely super fucking stressed out right now. Like, this
Matthew, is there
makes
anything you can
sense.
do about this? Do you have
makes
portents?
sense.
No, I used them to save myself.
Don't save
This
him,
makes
save yourself.
sense, but at the same time, I don't want to do this.
Do you have people who can cast Revivify in Hilden, Paul?
I don't know. Dude, if you... Just go ahead, Ewan.
Are you sure?
If it's what Wolfric would do, it's what Wolfric would do.
And he's under the. It's basically he's my argument is he's under the like he's compelled under a charm,
Yeah.
so he's defaulting on his training. That's
Oh.
24, and because
Yeah.
it's a melee attack, that's 2 failed death saves.
Did you just kill me?
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's a
raises
crit.
the axe above his head and he sinks it into Marcusar's chest. Oh my god! I'm so
Maybe
sorry.
the real BBEG was the friend we made along the way.
I'm so sorry, Paul.
Ewan, can you give me a wisdom save again with advantage?
That's not how I expected this session to start. He's gonna fail it again.
Yep.
He's failed it again.
As internally, Wolfric, the feeling that you are feeling as Ewan is washing over you. You are feeling so conflicted. You have never killed an innocent before, in air quotes, because obviously Marcusar's not wholly innocent. You have never killed someone who never deserved it. You have never killed someone you fought alongside, and you have just had to watch yourself raise your axe and kill Marcusar.
Oh my god.
We've only been playing for 45 minutes. Did you loot her body?
I searched her body. She came into that glade with things of interest to me. I had to make sure there was nothing indicative on her corpse. All I could find was a key.
Well thought out. What do you make of the whole black ichor thing? How do you feel she got into possession of that?
I feel she talked to the right person.
A hand, put it in my hand. Asked, kind of like, could I have the key, please? Please?
Eidolon shakes his head. I'm gonna need some questions answered first. I came by wanting to ask them anyway, but it seems now I'm in a position to be able to.
Mm-hmm. Ask away, child.
Don't call me child.
Sorry, Eidolon.
As you get further in, Marcusar, obviously your experience of being on the edge of this wood before, you light a torch so that you can obviously see a little bit better. As you make your way
Wait a-
further to the trail.
He has dark vision now.
I do have dark vision now.
It's true. So I now
But
have two
I'm
of my
lighting the
party members
torch
with
for
dark
everyone
vision.
else
I've
anyway.
got 2 party members with dark vision now. It's just my humans
Yeah.
who don't have dark vision.
When the session is over, I will have dark vision.
Curses and dark
Imagine
vision.
not having dark vision. Can't relate.
So
Right.
you have to do something for me, but I can't remember what the DC of it is, which is why I'm checking. So I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Test his connection to she.
Wisdom save. Good thing I'm good at these.
You're slightly better
Hopefully.
at them now as well, because you took the SI.
Oh,
12.
12.
You've
That
used
failed.
one of the abilities of your Guardian of Faith, so you've used one of the effects of the scroll, one of its charges, and nothing happens.
There's nothing I can do. I want to try the spell scroll again.
Okay, give me a wisdom save.
Please
me.
don't fail it this time.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my actual fuck.
Oh my fuck.
As you attempt to reach out again, your connection to the she in this place seems to be somewhat hindered, or perhaps your own faith is beginning to be called into question by questioning your father, questioning your sister, questioning the green hand, and the spell scroll goes up in a radiant flames as
He's
you
lost the
expend
scroll.
2 charges with your nat 1. And you've
Never
lost your
got to use his item.
you've lost
Never
your
got
spell
to use it.
scroll.
F in the chat.
My boon!
F in the chat for Paul's spell scroll.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd essentially like to just take my arm, wrap it around the dragon's neck for a second, take the sword, and essentially just try to reach down and stab through the hole that Wolfric made.
Cool. To stab into the crystal, or to stab into, or at least expose it more.
Just straight into the crystal at this point.
Cool.
It'd put Wolfric down that easily.
Give me an attack roll.
Just attack. Yep. That is a 21.
That'll hit.
Oh. Is this also doubled or is this not doubled?
This is not doubled.
Oh. That is 15. That's not bad.
You can feel your sword plunge through its chest. You can feel it crack into the crystal. You can see some of the light almost start to seep out. However, you know you've not destroyed it yet, as the creature seems to still be relatively annoyed at you.
Cool. In that case, I'll pull the sword out, sheath the sword, and essentially just take the fist I'd have it in, reach in, and just try to punch it with the iron gauntlet.
Cool.
Hoping to break it this time. That's an 18.
That'll hit.
Nope. Please let this deal with it. That is a 8 bludgeoning.
Nope.
That's still not done it. Oh. Do I still have another attack? Was it my movement to get on top of the dragon?
Yes.
Cool, so I've got one more attack. I have my bonus action monk attack. Does a 24 hit it?
Yes.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage. As I just reach in, punch it, and then just punch it again.
As he kind of sits himself on the counter. And what about yourself, handsome? What can I get for you?
Oh.
We all get a
Oh.
romance option this campaign. Let's go.